episodes 5 and 6. So we are going to be talking about episodes 5 and 6 today, recap/review/reaction time. So episode 5, we finally get the photo shoot of everybody. This one's named Sparka. So we finally get the episode/photo shoot. I was like, finally, it's been emotional 4 episodes. So basically photo shoot. And then I have down here Kelsey's boyfriend, the actor. Basically Kelsey is Little Mermaid, okay? She's Vanessa from Little Mermaid. I want her to accept it. I want her to know that. I've renamed her Vanessa. Okay, but she is literally just breathtakingly stunning. Like the dark hair and the, please. Anyway, so her boyfriend's an actor. They've been together for 3 years. I have on here, they do basically he does a photo shoot proposal, and she's a pediatric nurse. Like basically she's one of the veterans that she wants to retire. And after 5 years, I feel like 5 years is a good run, but I'll go into like that in my final part about what I think about veterans. But he proposes really cute, and first of all, he got, respectfully, he's more caked up than me. I was like, I need to do some squats. He's more caked up than me, okay? Respect though, respect. But her boyfriend proposes, he's an actor. I really feel like, I was so happy for her to do like a whole party and everything. Surprise, like engagement party, which I'm just like, this was like so cool. So now they announced the group leader. I was like, it's like something about the show, something about like DCC life feels like there's always some level of stress attached. Because I was like, now there's group leaders. Did I suck? Am I good enough for people to follow me? You know, so group leaders make sense because like I said, there's 36 girls. Like I think of it like the army. Like you want to be able to like delegate each level down. You can't go to, hey Casey, do this. You'll be like group leader B. Group leader C, get your line. Like to me, it makes perfect sense. So they announced the group leaders, and Victoria's waiting. Like of course they announced Kelsey and everything, and I remember Victoria was surprised she was included, which I wasn't. Like I feel like, I have my full opinion about that later, but I do feel like her being a group leader wouldn't have been a good idea. I kind of agree with the director and the choreographer. Now, Victoria, they go a little bit into Victoria's life, which I already knew what they were gonna say, but we have to listen anyways. Cause I kind of peeped that. So she's only 24. Like I said, she's so young. Like I'm just like, you're so young, my love, please. And so she feels behind, and I remember being 24, not knowing what I want to do. Like I have this degree in psychology, and I'm broke. I understand exactly. I empathize with her so much. She feels like she's behind in life, and she feels like, you know, her brothers and her dad do not support her. They were never filmed, so I don't know what that is about. But yeah, I understand her frustration. So you have the we have the group leaders. We have Jada. She's of color, and I love her curls. We have Armani, Melanin. Basically, group leaders are voted by they're voted by the rookies, but they're also voted by, you know, Kelly and the head choreographer. They're also voted by them. So it's like probably like 50%, probably 60-40. Because like I said, even though the rookies vote for this person, does this person have leadership material? Okay, so so with Victoria being a 4th year and her not being included, like as a veteran, like I can understand the shame that would come with that, because it's just like, I've been doing this for so long, and this is my 4th year doing it. I'm a legacy. I'm basically the goddaughter of the director of this program, basically, who watched me grow up, and to have not even be considered, and you have new people who came in last year, people who are younger than her. She's 24. Like, I'm sorry, baby. You don't even got your grown woman weight yet, your grown woman hormones yet. You have nothing, you know, you have nothing to complain about as much. But I coincide with her because I really feel like there's just this need to have everything figured out by 25. Need to be married by 25. Have everything figured out by 30, you know? So I understand where she's coming from, but I felt rejected. I was like, I need to stop empathizing too much with these shows, because I felt some type of way. I was like, okay, they're gonna call Victoria. Okay, maybe she's not gonna be the top group leaders. Like I said, there's 6 group leaders, you know, 6 girls for each squad. I was like, okay, maybe she's not gonna be like maybe she's not gonna make varsity, she's gonna make junior varsity. Baby, they never call her name. I was like, oh my God. I was like, oh my goodness. So I have that, Victoria not included, and then we go back to Reese, Miss Sweetie Pie. And so Reese's fiance basically drove all the way from Florida. And someone who's from Florida, oh my God, drove from Florida to Texas, and that's her first boyfriend, and he's still looking for a job. They're so young. I just wish that I saw, so they had a countdown of when they're going to get married, and I really wish they would like just take their time. Like, it's okay to have a long, I want to say she's 22, but it's okay to have a long engagement, but I feel like he's looking for a job right now in Texas, and she's going to rely on him a lot. Like, you can't just be making whatever, so and so. Because like I said, the salary, like Kat said earlier, like the salary for a DCC is nothing that rivals anything of a Chick-fil-A worker, line worker, you know. So I just don't want their love to be ruined because they're young. And I know everybody's dream is to marry their childhood sweetheart or, you know, marry their first boyfriend. And I feel like my analysis is that, like I said, Reese would never. Like I said, she's very Christian, very, very by the book, I don't think she would ever, but the thing about temptation, I'm about to preach to y'all real quick. The thing about temptation is very custom made. So I feel like all it takes is one away game or one night when she's on the road at the game, or let's say the Dallas Cowboys have an amazing season, she's never home. All it takes is he's like, I'm in Texas, I'm by myself, I don't know anybody. And for him to connect with someone at work, like, it's just, there's just cheating potential there. And I don't want either of them to hold each other back, especially for him to move all the way from Florida. But like I said, I don't know anything. I'm just telling you my experience as someone who is 32 and has a lot of friends who are divorced or separated, or just be careful when you're young and you're so determined to be in love. Not saying you should like, all right, I'm 25, Claire told me to lose my man, vice versa. I'm just saying, just be cognizant that your view of the world is not seasoned yet. So you really need a good view of the world to see how human behavior works. Everybody said, I would never until it's them. So that's just my advice for them. But other than that, they're sweet as pie, so adorable. Go Florida. Episode 6, game day. So basically, game day, Thunderstruck choreography. I hope they never change it. AC/DC did what they needed to do. Okay, like, just from a music, I was in band for 7 years. Just from a musicality standpoint, like, the song is perfect. Like, it just like literally, I'm hearing the song play in my head, and like I'm getting like little. If you look closely, can you see it? Oh, you saw my deodorant. At least you know I'm fresh. If you can see it, like little goosebumps on my arm, like thinking about the Thunderstruck song. I hope they never change it. I hope they never change it, and change it for any, like, it's just something about it just gives, like, it gets the please. Anyways, the stadium is huge. Didn't know that. So right before the game, they're literally working 11 hours. So either it's experiences or, you know, photo shoots. Like, they're working 11 hours right up into the game, and their choreography is all in 3 minutes. So it's just like, that's crazy. Like, that's crazy. And then, like, when they go to the game, I don't know why I thought, like I said, I learned so many things. I don't know why I thought that when they do the game, like, they basically, they're on the sides and they're doing this. Hi. I thought it was, they did this for the whole entirety of the game, and then when it comes to the halftime show, then they go and do it there. You know, they're standing on their feet that whole game, and if they go into overtime, they still have to sit there and cheer, or they'll have like a song will play, like the DJ will play, and they have to do like one of the, hey, give them a little flight of the bumblebee, you know, like they'll sit there and they'll have them do it. I was like, oh my god. Like, oh my god, they have to literally work that whole entire time. I don't know why my brain was like, I don't know what my brain was thinking, but I literally thought that they did not work the whole time. I don't know why I thought that. I thought it was like, you just sit there, you sit there and be like, okay, Claire, time to go to the halftime show. Okay, let's do it. You know, I thought the whole time they were just like doing like this, but they're doing full choreography. So not only they're standing, they're doing choreography the whole time. It's an 11-hour job from beginning to they have on here like the stadium, like details. I literally have on here skip. Like, what does that have to do? Like, we don't care for the stadium. The main character is DCC. Stay on topic. No fraternization with any of the football players. They make sure to make they emphasize there's no fraternization with the football players or coaches or anybody at all. So they have on here retirement home. So yes, they went to a retirement home and like basically volunteered there and like talked to the girls and had them do like a little basic cheer and whatever. I thought was so sweet. Like I keep saying I'm going to do it, but I definitely want to go to the retirement home and battle these people in chess, because I feel like the only people who know how to play chess are baby boomers. Okay. So I think I definitely want to do it. I had to do it for, to get into college, like as a volunteer, like go to the retirement homes. I really want to give back. Like I keep saying I'm not, I keep saying I'm going to do it. I keep saying I'm going to do it, but I really want to get into the habit of just giving back. Like I feel like I've had so many blessings happen to me and I really want to give back, and it's nothing. They love having visitors. So it definitely reminded me like, it's not about me. I need to give back. So, as they did the game day, like the day of the game day comes, they do the choreography and they kill it. Oh my God, so good. And so basically some of the stills, so a lot of the stills, a still from a game, like I have a friend who used to dance for Atlanta Magics, like a lot of the stills from the games, like you have to basically be perfect at all times. You can't be like, thunderstruck, thunder, like you're chirping, like they were saying, Reese was doing, like thunderstruck, yeah, you're pursed because you're stressed, you're pursing, you're chirping. So it's just like, I get why they're nitpicking, because I know people watch like, why are you nitpicking? You gotta understand every angle of you. Even me with my skinny self, when I take a photo, I always hold my breath. I always hold my breath, because that might be the time that Chick-fil-A burger gonna bust out of my stomach or something. Like I always make sure I hold my breath. Like I'm holding my core. I'm making sure, I'm holding my core. I'm making sure that like I'm, because like every angle, the camera's catching everything in 4K. Back in the day, it was like a little blurry picture they took off of a Nokia, Motorola, whatever. But nowadays, like they literally can see you in 4K, everything that's wrong with you, every pore you have. Okay. So basically they have rules, no personal info, full makeup every day. That took me out, because I was like, I could not do full makeup. I literally have on half lashes, like little here, there, and like some chapstick, and this is already doing too much. Like my skin is screaming. That's why I have this, but I could imagine, like that means their skin routine is out of this world, because they have to put full makeup every day. No touch policy. Football, being a football cheerleader is you are increased chance of having stalkers. So Kelsey, basically, Little Mermaid princess, she came back from her car and, just advisory. She came back from her car and someone put an air tag on it. And air tags are used to track people. And so with technology, as the technology has increased, like so has the ability to be more in contact with people. And when she told the story, she said, I just feel like I'm still there. And I was like, I understand you completely, because like once you have it where you feel like your sense of your brain is gone. Like most of the time, like whenever somebody, like I had my Nissan Altima, very Florida, but I had my Nissan Altima, the window was broken into when we parked at Orlando. And sometimes I'm still there. Like you feel just like you feel like your safety is gone. Like I know human behavior, I have a degree in it, I study human behavior, but when you sit there and just see the dark side of it, like you just really just lose you just need to take a little step back from everybody. So with her telling the story, I feel like that's also like, even though she won't say it, but I also feel like that's what enticed her to leave as well, because she's like, I want to be able to be a nobody again. I don't want nobody to know where I'm at, I don't know where I live at. Like even with me, like I have some friends I know in real life, and they have a tendency to just, it's something they did, but they have a tendency to drop personal information. Like one of my friends commented on a video and she said my full name, and I remember I messaged her privately. I was like, hey, like I understand that we're cool, but do not use my, Claire is not my full name, by the way. My full name is really quick, but Claire Haire is a brand, but my full name, do not have my full name on there. Like there are people on here who think because they just think because they've seen you on camera and you talk to them earnestly, they feel like you belong to them. So I, once again, just for my content creators, just remind people who start, please do not put your personal information on here. Make up a name, whatever, Jamie Foxx, real name is Eric Bishop, like make up a name, okay? So Thanksgiving Day halftime show is a tradition. Each year they have a different celebrity. So this celebrity was Dolly Parton, which Dolly Parton is the grandma of America. Let's just say that. So James, the bus driver, has been driving them since the beginning. He ended up having a stroke, and Kelly kind of sat them down and was like, hey, I asked y'all to there's 36 of y'all in here, and there's still 10 of you who didn't like write a card or sign the card or anything. And one of the girls, she calls out and she's like, hey, like, you came in here and asked where's your ornament, but you weren't, like, I think she said something on like, you need to focus. But I get where she's coming from. Like, she broke down about it. I was like, I get it, but like I said, you gotta understand, like, these women are all under 30. There's a level of maturity that's not there. Like me, if you would have called me out and said, Claire, that was very insensitive of what you did earlier, whatever it may be, I would literally take it into consideration and be like, okay, you know what, this person was right about what they said about me. Let me refix, let me pivot, let me try to see what I can do, so I do really respect when people do stuff like that, so I just, in my opinion, like, I still to this day, I really feel like a lot of people have a tendency to just be me, and yeah, that's pretty much the end of that. Final conclusion coming up in the next episode.
I feel like I'm losing my mind.